So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back today for the start of January and hopefully the start of a new realm here at United. It's been a bit of a disappointing opening start of the season. We've lost a lot of games and it's not been fun. No, it's been alright. I mean, look, I've lost games, I know. And it is what it is. I don't want to win every match. I think that's rather boring. I've done that before, I've had seasons where I've won it comfortably. Right now, we're way off the pace. But, to lose 5 games, draw 4, 1-10, it's not been good. We're way off the pace of Arsenal. Yeah, we can catch them. I think we can catch them, but we have to win the next game. That will put that gap down to 10 points, but it's still a long, long way off of where we want to be. But we're going to have to buy players, and we have got some news. So let's have a look at those. I'm not going to make any decisions today because I do want to ask you guys what you think I should do with sort of what's happening. So the first thing is Ibrahimovic. They've come in with a new bid of 34.3 million for Zlatan. Now, I don't know if I should wait for that deal because I don't want to sort of sell him and then not end up getting anyone else. If we go for renegotiate, and we try and whack that up to 36, I don't think it's going to work. They do say there's a high chance of succeeding for a tiny bit more. But yeah, there's no way they're going to go up there. So I think we may just leave this. That's not a bad bid at all. 34.3 million for him. It's higher than his market value. So should we go for it? Let me know in the comments what you guys think of it. Now, other clubs, Harry Kane, they want 29.7 million. I think that is more than fair, to be honest. Now, Harry Kane's not the quickest. He's not known for his speed. But, he's a good finisher. There's no doubt about that. When it comes to his other stats, where are they? Mid-range curler, acrobatic, one-time shot. Definitely him and Lukaku up top. You got a bit of pace and power with technical ability there. Harry Kane is more of a poacher. Potential. So let me know what you make of that. Should we go for Kane? I know United wouldn't get him in the real world, and I know he wouldn't be 29.7 million. You couldn't even buy a sandwich for 29.7 million nowadays, but that's what we have. Sanchez, negotiations have failed. Don't know why, but they've gone downhill. They've got no intention of selling their star player. Well, they have intentions of getting rid of him in the real world. Griezmann also was a no-go. They've got no intention of selling their star player. And Lucas Moura was a 12.4 million transfer fee. Have a look at his salary though. Good Jesus, 7.4 million. That seems a bit steep. Now he could play on the wings. He's got a lot of speed. I mean, he's not, the best dribbler as such, but he's got a lot of sort of stats as well. He's got the scissor feint, flip-flat, Marseille turn, blah, blah, blah. You get the gist. So those are a couple of players we could go for. Harry Kane and Lucas Moura. If we bought both of those, you've got 12 million and you've got about 30. So that's about 42 million. I've still got money left in the bank there, and that's without selling Zlatan. So I'm not going to do anything right now. I'm going to leave it, but you guys let me know. Is that a decent selection of players there? So, yeah, that's what we have to do. Well, that's what you guys have to do. Let me know. Anyway, we're taking on Arsenal. We're going to have to make a couple of changes. First of all, let's just plough through here to advance the time. Although I may want to quickly try and bid for a few other players. Okay, so another player someone was strongly recommending me have a look at was, I think it was Timo Werner from Werner, if you want to call him, German from Leipzig. Now, he's very quick, 92, 93, it's insane speed that he has. I mean, he hasn't got that many player skills, but he's a young lad, he's like 22. It's a one bar chance of buying him, but, we will apply for him anyway. There you go. So that's our last one. We'll see what they say. We'll wait till they come back, and we'll go ahead now and advance the time. So yeah, I'm not going to do anything with negotiations right now before this episode comes out. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts on it. We have till the end of January to obviously buy some players and pick them up. But I don't want to wait too long. So we're going up against Arsenal. There are no pushovers, but I expect us to come out on top. Well, it's going to be difficult, and we're going to have to sort out these tactics. And the thing I forgot to do in the last game was actually use deep defensive line. So that didn't really help me. So this time, I'm probably going to try and remember to do it. Arsenal are playing... I mean, they're playing very compact today, so I may have to switch it up and alter the formation and maybe go for a 4-5-1. I don't know. We'll wait and see, but maybe I'll leave it. We'll see. Let me play around with it, and we're coming back just a sec. Okay, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to keep the 4-4-2. I'm not too worried about it. I just realised Fellaini's down, so I may not even play Fellaini. Could play Herrera, but you know what? Let's play Herrera in there. So, yeah, we're going to play Matic more defensive. I am playing sort of deep defensive line. And one thing I do like to play, and I kind of liked it in the other game as much as it didn't work in the second half because I butchered taking off players that I shouldn't have, is false winger, because that will get the wingers to come in more centrally if needed. And then if the likes of, say, Mkhitaryan comes in central to help them out, he'll push in here. And then Valencia will start making some runs once he's gone inside. So I'm going to try that. I am going to try it because I feel like with Arsenal there's not a whole lot of width for them. We could make the most out of it. I'm going to start Mkhitaryan with Martial, rest Rashford, not start him too high up the field. This is one of those games where I may have to change tactics as sort of things progress. But that's what we're going to go for. A couple of players are up for it as well. We need Pogba back, really. I mean, we've got 2 weeks and the Frenchman will be back in the side and he's going to be a huge boost. But anyway, let's do it. Let's dive into this. We've got to win. There's no doubt about it. Can't mess around anymore. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's dive into it. So it's an absolute whopper of a game today. At the moment, 13 points separating Arsenal from Manchester United. It hasn't been the way that Luigi wanted this season to go, but it's a new year and hopefully a new start for them. They win today, 10 points difference. They lose, 16 points is one hell of a deficit to try and come back from. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this game. We'll dive right into it and hope for some absolute crackers. It's going to be Mkhitaryan to swing this one. It's a high looping one. Cleared away by the keeper. Olivier Giroud starting up top on his own, but doesn't mean there won't be some support from the likes of Ozil, Cazorla. There's Giroud trying to get it out wide. Martial. Ibrahimovic, you've seen the run here of Romelu Lukaku. He's took it down nicely, just couldn't get the strike away. He does, and it's just wide, but it did take an ever so slight deflection. And right here, it's a great ball. Just difficult for him to get that down. He did really well. It comes off the defender and then deflected just past the post. Here is Sanchez, another player that we're looking for, but Arsenal said he's just not for sale. It's as simple as that. Olivier Giroud. United could break it. Martial. Ibrahimovic tried the cheeky flick. It could be a little bit of a cagey match today, just because of the stature of it. Lukaku finds Ibrahimovic. It's gone a little bit wider. Back heel. Martial delivered into Mkhitaryan, but just not a very convincing header by the Armenian here. Thought Ibrahimovic was going to whip it in, decided not to. Martial had a little bit more time, but that just needed more power and conviction. I mean, Arsenal would take a point here away from home. You think that would be a great result for them. Ozil. Obviously they'll play for the win. Delivered in for Giroud. Good header by Bay. Ramsey. Valencia gets it out. This is actually a chance for United now. Lukaku. Certainly got the speed. Ibrahimovic. Good looking ball. Martial. Lays it inside. It's going to be Matic. And on his weaker side, where he probably could have took that with his left peg. And he's got a pretty good chance of hitting the target here. But he decided to take it with the right foot. It was always slicing wide. Arsenal with a little bit more possession. I don't know why Arsenal keep playing those long balls forwards against Cazorla. Matic against Cazorla in the air. Not really a contest, is it? Ibra. Oh, he's done brilliantly. It's Zlatan! And it could have been 1-0. And Ospina got down low. Nice bit of fake here by Ibrahimovic. Thought he was going to strike it. Said, no, skip round you. Just couldn't quite find the corner. Mkhitaryan, his last couple of corners has not been the best. That one's a little bit better. And Lukaku's hit the bar. And Matic couldn't tap it in. What a chance. We'll have another look at this. Great ball this time by Mkhitaryan. Lukaku rises above everyone. It's a powerful header. And it just comes off the bar, the underside of the bar. And unfortunately for United, you see Matic here just couldn't get ahead of the defender. Second half begins. 0-0. Still at Old Trafford. United definitely having the better of the chances, but just couldn't find the back of the net. Oh, that's a lovely ball towards Giroud. And David De Gea, just about enough feistiness on that one. Otherwise, that was 1-0. Challenge, United win it back. Matic. Be interesting to see Arsenal this second half. I think there is going to be a change of emphasis on the way they attack. Valencia, it's a great run by him. Delivers that one in. Ibra! Oh, how close was he? I thought he was just about going to rise above the defender. Ramsey. Good looking overlapping pass. Sanchez. Ramsey. Back to Alexis Sanchez. Comes inside. Looking for Giroud. And David De Gea. Well, it certainly looked easier than he made it look. Across the hour mark. Nice turn by Valencia. Valencia's continued to run up the line. He's found him. And he now needs some support in the middle. And he's looking for Zlatan! Oh, it's off the line! And he couldn't redirect the follow-up. What a chance. Well, there's only one player you're going to look for. It's the big man. He wins the header. That's a great save by Ospina. And he's stuck in the net. Still goalless. Ball with the outside of the boot. Matic does well. Valencia. Italian. To find Herrera. Ibrahimovic. Lukaku. And here comes Mkhitaryan. And look at the space he has down the flanks here. He's still going. He's going to lay it back. And Ibrahimovic scores. Well, the easiest goal he'll score all season. 69th minute. And it's a big goal for the Red Devils. And Mkhitaryan just continued to run with it. You thought, what's he going to do? Hit it? Pass it? He just waited. And Ospina had absolutely no idea what to do. Well, United are going to make a change. A tactical one. Fellaini coming on. Martial off. You see Luigi now wants to defend in numbers. They haven't lost too many games this season, Arsenal. Bellerin delivers that one in, looking for Hulk. Good header by Bahi. Lukaku, don't play around with it there. Silly place to lose it. David De Gea, fortunate that it came straight at him. Italian towards Fellaini. Luke Shaw. Herrera. Is going to be playing more in the middle now, and which means United don't really have a right winger, to be fair. And Valencia, silly place to lose that one. Hulk, well played Mkhitaryan, backtracking as quick as he could. Herrera finds Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw has seen the run here of Romelu Lukaku. Plays it back. Ibrahimovic went for the reverse flip-flap. Luke Shaw. Challenged by Bellerin. Lukaku working to try and win it. The last game he took him off. He's certainly not going to be taking off Romelu Lukaku this time. Challenged by Zlatan. Still working hard. Romelu Lukaku. Well, where on earth did Arsenal go? Absolute shocking defending. And United lead 2-0. And you have to question the back line here. I don't know why the defenders, they decided, you know what, I'm going to go and try and keep pace with the players down the wings. And Lukaku just, look at this. All he had to do was take his time, watch the run of Ibrahimovic, watch the run of Mkhitaryan, drag away the defenders, and then he just said, you know what, I'll go at me alone. And I'll score and make it 2-0. So there we have it, 2-0. And Arsene Wenger will be furious with the way that Arsenal defended that goal. Shocking play by him to just part like that. Lukaku did the rest. Nicely worked, Hulk, beautiful. Nelson, he's just come on. He could have scored. 2-1 and we would have had a game on. Good intricate football. Give and goes. Back heel. Just the wrong side of that post. United will make another change. The big man, Ibrahimovic. Another fantastic display. Coming off for Rashford for the last 7 minutes. Pass completion 85 to 87. Pretty even. Lukaku. Nicely done. Valencia. Inside. Towards Fellaini. What an effort and what a save. I mean, Fellaini said, look at this. Won it back initially. Just continued to run. No one can catch him with the size of him. And Ospina had a big hand to it. David De Gea goes for a little bit of a lunge. But Arsenal also been a little bit disappointing defensively. And we'll drop some points here and it will give a chance for other teams to try and catch him up. Nelson's come on and he's been pretty lively. Smalling trying to get there. Delivered in. Bailly, brilliant as always in the air. It's come back inside. Laid forward. What a turn and what a goal. That is a cracking finish by Hulk. Don't celebrate too much. You need the ball. Because right now you're not picking up any points. But still, the way he's hit this on a dime. Initially cleared away. Came back in. Doesn't even have to take a touch. So there it is, the full-time whistle. A game United had to win. And they did. 2-1 thanks to Ibrahimovic and Lukaku. All the goals coming in the second half. So there we have it. 11 shots to 6. They had a little bit more possession than us and passes completed. But man of the match was Ibrahimovic and Lukaku. So look at the other results. Man City beating Bournemouth. Burnley lost to Southampton. Stoke beat Chelsea. Wow, there we go. Tottenham lost to Everton as well. Liverpool beat West Ham. So that does mean, wow, we got up to third. Look at that. What a comeback. Start of a new year, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start playing. Anyway, we're still 5 points behind Liverpool. And obviously a whopping 10 behind Arsenal. But it's good to get that win. And Man City getting up there now in 6th place. Bottom of the table is Newcastle. Alright, so we're going to end it there. Negotiation day. I still want you guys to give me your opinions on these transfers. Broken down there for Werner. So I don't think we're going to be able to get him. Arsenal's always the team we want to beat, and you made it happen. Nice outcome. Thank you very much. Does that change my team status at all? Well, 37% owner's trust. Still not great. Got a long way to go. Anyway, let me know what you guys make of these negotiations. We've also had a bid here for... I'll have a look at that in a minute. But yeah, Werner didn't happen. He's an important first-team player. So really it's down to Kane and Moura. Do we go for Lucas Kane? Lucas Kane? Who the hell is Lucas Kane? Do we go for Harry Kane and Lucas Moura? or do we try and get someone else? Because Griezmann didn't happen, Sanchez didn't happen. There's a few of those, so maybe we'll put another bid in for Sanchez and see what happens. Ibrahimovic, I'm just waiting, to be honest. I don't want to rush this, so we'll leave that. I've also had a bid for Lingard, but I don't think that's embarrassing. You having a laugh? Oh, it's a loan. No, we don't want to give him away for nothing. So I think that will do. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts of what should we do next. I know what I am gonna kind of redo. You can't see the old ones you did. I'm gonna redo the Sanchez one and see if they come back and sell him. Probably won't, but you never know. So yeah, we'll do that one. And what's the other one? It was Griezmann, but I don't think it's really feasible and possible to get him. What about Dybala? I know there was talks about Dybala from Juventus. He would be a cracking player, wouldn't he? But we'll put one in for him as well. See what they come back with. Anyway, let me know. We'll be back very shortly in the next episode. We'll talk about negotiations and then we'll take on Bournemouth again, but this time in the FA Cup, and we have to redeem ourselves. But until next time, take care.